All right, and welcome to another episode of We at the Movies. Gonna be reviewing Superman, James Gunn's Superman. I'll tell you guys when we do a little more spoilers, but just overall, I thought this was a wonderful movie. I didn't love it, but I really enjoyed it. Like when I walked out of the theater, I had a smile on my face, and I was thoroughly happy. Were there parts of it that annoyed me? Yeah, there was some stuff where I was like, ugh, could have done without that. But I think, and this is coming from somebody that is not a Superman fan at all. When I read DC Comics back in the day, because I was more Marvel, but I read some DC. I mostly read Batman and Green Lantern and Justice League, so that's where I got a lot of my Superman. But I did read Superman here and there. Yeah, I thought David Corenswet was fantastic as Superman. I thought the way that they had Superman have empathy for every living thing. I mean, like, he literally saves a squirrel at one point. Like, he has empathy for everything. And it was nice to see that. It was nice to see that despite the fact that they, had big destruction in the movie, he was constantly trying to save people. Like, that was his main goal overall. I really liked that. And I thought Lex, the guy that played Lex, did a great job. He was very, smug in his approach. There's one scene in particular where they do a slow zoom in on him, and he's just so satisfied with himself. Just this little laugh. You see it in the trailer, but he's just little it's great. He's very good. I thought out of all the characters, they really did Lois Lane great. That is the Lois that I remember from when I read the comics. Very determined, but also very capable. She doesn't need Superman to always save her. A lot of the times it's her saving him in many ways, by exposing corruption or helping him with information he needs. Just great, good stuff. I almost just broke my leg. I really was scared about Krypto, the super dog, but I thought they did Krypto great. He was cute. He was exceptionally cute, and I like that he's so unruly. Apparently James Gunn made Krypto after his own dog when he got him. He adopted a dog, and the dog was just very unruly. But they were like, well, we learned to love him regardless. Just great, man. Good movie overall. I'll get into complaints with the spoilers, but from somebody that's not a Superman fan, yeah, I would give this a solid 4 out of 5 matte faces. It was just great all around. So curious what you guys think about it. If you don't want to see the spoilers, minor spoilers, here we go. A couple things I didn't like. Really hated Jimmy Olsen's arc in this. It was just cringe. It felt like it belonged in a different time period. With the obsessive girlfriend. It was just strange. They could have gotten the information they needed on Lex in a different way. It just, I did not like that. There's a scene where monkeys are controlling the internet to talk shit about Superman. Now I get it, this is James Gunn putting a middle finger to trolls online, but didn't like that either. Come on, they could have just been, it could have been the inmates that he was forcing to do this in the pocket zone. I think that would have made more sense if they were doing it against their will. And I will say this, when this movie came out, I saw a lot of people saying that it was blatantly a Palestine-Israel situation. And I was like, oh, come on. They're definitely just making shit up. There's no way. Yeah, no, it is. It definitely is. 100%. This is James Gunn telling you what he thinks about Israel-Palestine situation. If you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's in there. And the guy who runs the equivalent of Israel, is he in a different movie? I would have liked somebody a little more serious. Just strange. Yeah, that was weird. Other than that, though, yeah. I said, other than that, I liked it. One thing that I thought was cool was the Justice Gang, as they called them. They were really fun. I probably should have said them in a non-spoiler, but especially Green Lantern. I thought that he did a marvelous job. Is that Nathan Fillion? Did a marvelous job as Guy Gardner. I always enjoyed Guy in the comics whenever he would pop up. Just perfect. He's perfect. I also enjoyed one little moment where Superman's fighting the giant monster, And he's trying to save him. It was so cute. Like, Guy Gardner comes in with the Justice Gang, Hawk Girl, and Mr. Terrific, who was also great. And they're just trying to kill him. They're just trying to take the monster down. You know, blind him, take him down, kill him. And Superman was like, well, I thought we would, like, find maybe a planet to put him on or help him. Like, even the giant kaiju, Superman only has the concern of helping him. You know, he still saves everybody around him in the proximity, but even the monster, he like had empathy for the monster. You know, one other complaint, I thought it was lame that Ultraman is just Superman, like a clone. I thought that was dumb. Didn't like it because it just reminded me too much of like Marvel stuff. At least they had Lex to counterbalance it, but it did just feel like every early Marvel movie where the superhero just fights a version of himself. So I mean, whatever. It was still cute though when he told us, Krypto, "You'll get the toy," and he destroys the cameras. Didn't make much sense. You know, Superman knew that they were using those cameras to help the clone Superman, Ultraman. Why didn't he just laser him with his eyes? I know why. They wanted that moment with Krypto. But so he could have just lasered the damn cameras, you know? Yeah, but he said, these are all like complaints that will kind of hurt the movie, but I still thought it was just a lovely time. The very end, in particular, gave me the feels where, you know, he sees his parents while he's in the Fortress of Solitude. That is just so, what a James Gunn moment, if there ever was one. But yeah, it was just good. It was good stuff, and I'm curious what you guys think if you saw it. Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Come on out. Pay for the delivery.
I ain't ordered nothing. Beat it.
This is Evie interacting with her DoorDash guy.
No need for this to get bloody.
What do you want?
What the fuck?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Oh well, let's cut this short. Hi-ya!
Oh! He just booted that bear wearing human clothes.